Marvel's first family is back.
But was it worth the wait?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Michael and Trevor Show. I'm Trevor,
I am Michael.
and on today's episode, we're going to be talking about the newest Marvel movie, The Fantastic Four: First Steps. Forced to balance their roles as heroes with the strengths of the family bond, the Fantastic Four must defend Earth from the ravenous god Galactus and his herald, Silver Surfer.
Yeah, let's dive right into this one. We've been looking forward to this. We've been seeing previews for the past, 6 months
Yeah,
going to the theater, waiting for this one. So, to start off, movie directed by Matt Shakman. Movie stars Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, um, Eben Moss Backrack, I think is how you say it. Then we got Julia Gardner playing Silver Surfer, and Ralph Ineson as Galactus. So, yeah, on this episode, we're going to jump really right into it. Talked about what we loved about the movie, what we liked, and then what we didn't like so much about it. And then we'll get into some spoilers at the end, too, because, of course, there's going to be some spoilers.
yeah, it's a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Stuff's already out there, but we can talk about it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess for you, start off with what you really liked about this movie, what you loved.
Yeah, I loved the actors themselves in the Fantastic Four.
Okay.
I loved the actors themselves. I loved the cinematography.
Okay, that I was going to say one thing we
Fantastic.
both can agree with, the cinematography, especially I guess the what is it, like the 60s or like the retro
Yeah, retro futuristic.
futuristic. I love that. Like that looks awesome. And everyone who's talking about this movie is saying that. Like it looks pretty amazing.
And I just want to preference, we did see it in 3D.
Yes.
So some things look really great to us. Um, like there's talks about CGI babies and stuff and how they didn't look great. I couldn't really tell,
I didn't
honestly.
notice that. Yeah.
So that's just, our opinion, but
Yeah.
everything looked fantastic. And
Right.
Galactus looked menacing. And Galactus is hard to do because it's kind of cheesy, like this giant space world eater.
Yeah. It's like he eats worlds, so you're like, how are they gonna do this?
And he looked fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, the scenes that he was there with the Silver Surfer, and it was just straight out of a comic book.
Yeah, I was scared because they were showing like basically the world being just like consumed, and then you're seeing the build up to what he's actually going to look like, and then you actually see him. And I gotta say, like he has the potential, like potentially one of the coolest. I think he might be the coolest villain. Just like the concept of what he can do, like literally
yeah.
eat and consume planets. Like it's a really interesting
It's terrifying.
concept.
He could wipe out a planet like that.
Yeah, I would say that's same standouts for me with the movie. It looked amazing. The villain's really cool. I don't know if that's a testament to the movie itself or just like that Galactus itself is a really cool villain. No, I mean they could have made him look not good. Like they
Yeah,
made it look really
like
good.
in the Fantastic Four with Miles Teller.
Right.
That wasn't Galactus. That was a joke.
Yeah, that I think everyone can agree with that. That was one of the worst movies ever. Um, but I'm interested with what you said about the characters. So you said that you liked the actors?
Yes.
What do you mean by
I
that?
I like Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Amon Ross Baccarat, and Joseph Quinn. I
Okay.
think they're cool. I don't think I think they worked well together, and I could feel the family dynamic, but I feel like they weren't fleshed out enough. Now I understand this is,
Right.
3-4 years into them being the Fantastic Four, but it just felt like, we jumped right in. Now, granted, this is very similar to Superman in that regard.
I was just gonna say that's one of the gripes you had with Superman is a lot of the characters weren't fleshed out, but that's what you're gonna get when you don't kind of get the origin story. They did a recap in the beginning, which
Which
was like,
I love that
yeah, it was
personally.
cool.
I know you didn't like it, but it was cool seeing their background in 3-4 minutes of all the villains. There were some villains name dropped, which I think was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it was cool to see, that flashback of what happened
Yeah.
in that kind of retro 60s feel.
Yeah.
I got kind of the Incredibles vibes from this
Oh,
movie
okay.
a little
I
bit.
see what you mean by that. Yeah. I don't know. I thought they did a good job with that. Like if they're not gonna do the like get into the origins of everything too deep, I think they did a good recap of everything. Um for me, the characters, I disagree a little bit. Like I did think the chemistry was decent. I don't know. I just didn't feel like Pedro Pascal. I liked. I actually thought Silver Surfer. I really liked Silver Surfer.
Yes.
I maybe you're right. Maybe it is just that they weren't fleshed out as much. Like I thought they did have decent chemistry together, and Joseph Quinn's relate or Human Torch and the Thing, like their dynamic. I thought that was funny. You were definitely laughing a good bit. I heard you laughing during the movie.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just like we saw it late at night. I wasn't laughing that much. Like it wasn't really doing it for me. The comedy
And
throughout the movie.
it's definitely different than other Marvel comedies. Like,
Yeah,
the writing is different. I really like the writing in this for the most part.
that's
First
fair.
half was
Yeah,
great. Second half, we'll talk about that.
yeah.
Not great.
For
But
sure.
um
First half,
yeah.
I think, carried this movie a little bit. Especially one of, I think, the best sequences of the movie is like the whole space scene. Like
Oh, that
that
was
was
cool.
when they were traveling there, and then when she was having the baby, like that was wild.
And we all know Franklin Richards.
That's not a
It's
spoiler.
not. It's not a spoiler. They talk about in the trailers.
Yeah,
So basically, Galactus wants Franklin Richards, which is Mr. Fantastic and Mrs. Fantastic's child.
yeah. And they
So
will not give him up.
they will not give him up.
So that's kind of where it goes into. Like I feel like that's where the movie and the pacing of it kind of just I don't know, something was off with it a little bit basically when it got to it's really more of like the last third of the movie, not
Yeah,
even the second half.
I feel like they rushed it
Yeah.
too much, and then they're like, "Oh crap!" To finish out the movie
Yeah.
and have them somehow defeat Galactus, so they can set up Galactus for movies in the future after Secret Wars, and also set up the Fantastic Four being this huge role in Doomsday and Secret War.
Yeah, that's going to be really interesting. And the movie was only an hour and 55
59.
minutes
Yeah,
or hour
59.
yeah, about 2 hours
That's
long.
with credits included.
Yeah, with credits included. So it's weird like I felt like it could have been longer, but also like I do feel like the movie towards the second half just felt kind of long. I don't know, just something was off.
And you and I disagree on that. I felt like it was too fast the second half.
No, yeah, I agree. Like it could. Oh, you think? No,
I think it went by too quickly.
yeah, no, I agree with
Oh,
that.
okay.
Especially with what you were saying with Galactus,
Hmm.
like the whole, like they need to defeat him, and that kind of just happened.
Yeah,
Like,
it was like, let's build up this giant character, and then
yeah,
we'll just,
and we'll have to talk about it more in
yeah.
spoilers to actually talk about what happens. That's going to go with more of what I didn't like,
Hmm.
with how that whole sequence went.
Definitely some, yeah, pacing issues in the movie, definitely.
For sure. So we're already kind of getting into what didn't work as much, but I think we really covered what was good
I will
about it.
say the character design was fantastic. Like I said, CGI was great for the most part. I
I
really
agree.
liked the thing's design to it as well,
Yeah.
like to him as well. So, and yeah, and the side characters were good. So, let's
Yeah.
talk about the one things we wish that we could change a little.
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest thing is the pacing. Did you have anything specific besides that?
The pacing, yeah, the pacing was a little off.
Yeah.
I wish there was a little bit more, fighting going on. It felt like a family, obviously, but I just wish there was a little bit more action. The movie finished rather quickly, and it tied a lot up. And I didn't like. Well, we'll talk about this in the spoilers, but
Yeah.
there's something that happened at the end I wasn't a fan of. I felt like it was a cop out. Now, don't get me wrong. I love this movie a lot. I just wish there was more to it, and I wish a few things would change. But the world of the Fantastic Four was fantastic.
The world was cool. I think with the fighting, it's interesting, and I think this is something I'll like more because, I mean, just to preface, Trevor definitely liked the movie more than me. We'll get into like the ratings and stuff, but I think on second watch, like I feel like this is a movie I'll appreciate more when I watch it again. Like I talk about, like I wanted there to be more fighting and stuff,
Mhm.
but I guess it really just maybe might come down to that final sequence more, but you don't really actually see most of them use their powers
I
that
was,
much.
yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, if anything, you see Human Torch using it. Like he's kind of in this like flirtatious, uh, not flirtatious. I don't know. This
Yeah,
kind of
I
like
mean,
relationship with Silver Surfer.
the Human Torch is a player. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just who he is. He's a quote unquote lady killer, is trying to be at least, but that's his character.
yeah. And I feel like most of the things we don't like actually might get into spoilers, like besides what we talked about, because I can't think of anything else that wouldn't spoil the movie.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about spoilers. I
Yeah.
mean, we've got this far.
If you haven't seen it yet,
Let's
maybe
skip
come
to
back
the
to this.
end. But I mean, before we get into it, we kind of know what the movie's going to be about just based off the
Yeah.
trailers. I wasn't surprised by anything. I'm really into this Marvel stuff, so I knew kind of what the post credit scene was, which it is what it is. But let's jump into
But
spoilers right
you
now.
knew Doom. Like I actually thought he was going to be in the movie more maybe. Like did you think it was just going to be the credit scene or did you think he wasn't even going to be really mentioned? You had to known he was going to
I
show up
knew Doom
somewhere.
was going to be in the movie. I thought he might have played a little bit of a larger role in it, but actually, I don't know if you caught this. Latveria, which is Doom's, his homeland,
Yeah.
is actually part of.
Oh, yeah, they
They
showed
showed a little flag of Latveria in like their UN meeting or whatever it was,
yes.
and then we see in the post-credit scene somebody that we've been waiting for a while.
Yeah. Well, before we should we get into that now or should we talk about the final sequence? Well, let's just jump into the
Let's.
credit.
It's Doom.
Yeah, let's
Doom's there.
yeah, Doom's there.
We don't see Robert Downey Jr., but we see Doom.
Yeah. Now, they introduced Doctor Doom in the post-credit scene. Do you think they did that well? How they did it?
Yeah, I mean, how the hell did he get in there first off? I mean, he just
I
appeared.
don't know. To me, I thought it was really cool. Like I thought it was super intense. Like you didn't see his face, but just seeing him like holding the mask and just the kid right there. Like as you see Vanessa Kirby's character just like turn around and see that. Like it was like I felt like it was intense because you know what's gonna happen. Like he's gonna take the kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposedly. We'll see what
Yeah. Well,
actually
that's what
happens in
because
the
we know
movie.
Fantastic Four shows up on Earth 616, so we'll get into like
Or do we?
I
The
thought we
thing
saw
that
that in the Thunderbolts post-credit scene.
we don't
Are we
know.
going into the conspiracy
This
theory
is.
hole?
Oh, boy. Okay. So we're going to. This is what I think is going to happen. And based off the trailers and what we see in the movie, obviously, the ship that is in the end of Thunderbolts with the Fantastic Four is not the same ship that is Fantastic Four have.
Really?
So somehow, some other branch timeline of the Fantastic Four, whether it be the Chris Evans Fantastic Four or the Michael B. Jordan Fantastic Four or somebody else, is on that ship, or it's just Franklin Richards. Who knows? We don't know. Marvel doesn't know. They're writing the script as they go for Doomsday,
Yeah.
so it's either going to be great or terrible. The Russo brothers are directing it, so they'll figure it out.
I think it'll be good.
But we don't know who's on the ship. We can only theorize, but I think it's going to be actually towards Franklin Richards by himself on the ship.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so I guess we'll find out in a year and a few months.
Yeah,
But
interesting take.
yeah, now let's talk about the end of the movie. I know we're a
Yeah.
little out of
I
order.
think we can agree this wasn't our favorite part.
No,
Not our favorite part of the movie. And for me, this is what detracts my because for me, a movie can like there's so many I feel like good movies, like movies I've gotten to the end and I'm very happy with it, give it a good rating, where the first half maybe wasn't good. But if your ending isn't good, like I feel like that affects how I feel about a movie a lot. And I just didn't love the ending of this movie. The final sequence with Galactus,
correct.
basically.
This is the second Marvel movie in a row. Maybe third. I mean, I liked Captain America, but this is for me. I know at least the second Marvel and movie in a row that I felt the ending was a little underbaked, half baked. Um, I just wish there was more to it. Silver Surfer just said, you know what? Screw Galactus. Let me go help out the Fantastic Four and get rid
Yeah.
of him. And I mean, I know Reed Richards is the smartest man in the world, but a lot of his things in the movie didn't actually end up working. If you
Yeah.
pay attention,
And that's the other thing. And then you have Human Torch, who's like not the brains, but he like deciphers her language, and
how do
then
you figure that
like
out?
he's the one to figure it all out. I mean, it was I didn't mind how they did it, I guess, but yeah, that's a good point.
There's a lot of plot armor around the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, for sure. And then like just the whole thing with like Galactus is this huge thing, and we're in spoilers now. Like they don't defeat him because they just send him to like another universe.
And the black hole
Yeah,
thing.
they send him to the black hole. And wait, did Silver Surfer help do that, or did what's her name do it?
Silver
Invisible
Surfer,
Woman do it herself?
Invisible Woman, and Silver Surfer did it. I guess the whole team
Yeah.
did it, but
But basically,
uh,
no. Basically, the whole team didn't do it. Basically, I keep saying basically.
oh yeah,
Mr. Fantastic and Human Torch, like all of them, kind of just got destroyed, and then Vanessa Kirby, Invisible Woman, just like uses all of her power and just basically defeats him by herself.
just pushing
Which I know
him
she's like
into
very
the
strong character, but like this is a very strong villain, and she kind of just
the
like does
dude.
it herself.
The dude eats worlds.
Yeah.
Okay,
To be fair, she does like die.
she doesn't. Oh, I guess she
She
does.
does, and he brings her back. She literally
Franklin
brings
Richards brings her back,
yeah brings her back. I don't know if I love that they did that.
and we like if
Watching it, you knew he was going to bring her back too. It was like so
yeah, it's
obvious.
so frustrating. Like they were Marvel released a Doomsday cast already before Thunderbolts,
I
so we knew
know.
everybody from Thunderbolts would stay alive. We knew everybody from the Fantastic Four would stay alive.
Yeah.
If you think about it, these two movies, there weren't a lot of stakes.
Yeah. And to be
Which
fair, like they are setting up with this movie, like it is setting up Doomsday, and like I am glad they didn't just like actually defeat, because if they just defeated Galactus that easily, that would be so stupid.
yeah,
Like obviously Marvel's setting up for a Galactus return, who knows when, maybe in Doomsday.
it's after Secret War.
Yeah.
He's going to be the villain of the X-Men.
Yeah.
Who knows? But that's my theory.
Yeah, probably. And that's why they didn't kill him, because obviously he's coming back. They
Mm.
just sent him to another universe. I mean, he's a sick villain. I hope he does come back.
This movie, I felt like was just a lot of setup for other movies,
Yes. And
which kind of frustrates me because I really like the Fantastic Four. This is by far the best Fantastic Four movie
easily the
we've
best
seen.
one. At least they definitely
They did a good job with that.
yeah. I don't have a lot of complaints. Like I think we're definitely back a little bit after Thunderbolts. Now this, like Marvel's doing good.
Yeah, this is probably my most entertain. Well, I'd say the most entertaining movie since Deadpool and Wolverine. Which I mean, that's 2, 3 movies, so it is what it is. But I know some people actually didn't like. I feel like the more Deadpool and Wolverine has passed, people kind of hate it now.
Oh, actually, the movie actually got a lot of hate. I know we really liked it, but people were kind of just over it.
Like the fan
Like
servicey.
the fan servicey, like people saying the comedy, like it's so overdone. I enjoy it. I think he's funny. I mean, we don't need to go down the rabbit hole. And like all the cameos and stuff. But with this movie, again, I want to watch it again. I think I'll appreciate it
Hmm.
a bit more. But the way it ended, again, for me, a movie, if the second half isn't good, like I'm just a lot of times it's
Yeah,
yeah. I don't want to say it was bad though. Like it wasn't terrible. It just needed to be longer. You're right.
it
They
needed to be
they
longer.
needed to flesh out more.
Don't get me wrong. This is a great movie, and we'll get
Yeah.
ratings here really
We
soon.
talked about the good first, so
There's a lot of great.
yeah,
There's a lot of good, some great, and some bad. Not every movie's perfect,
yeah,
but this was a fun movie, and it's
definitely see
gonna
it.
make me want to see it. Like I want to see this movie again.
Yeah, I might watch this movie again while it's still in theaters
Yeah,
if we have a couple weeks where there's not much coming out. Um,
and it should be interesting to see what happens between this movie and Superman. Two superhero movies that are pretty close in style. I mean,
yeah,
they're both jumping into the universe right away. So we'll see. I mean, Superman's I think around like 500 million right now,
yep,
and we'll see what the opening weekend of Fantastic Four is. But at least
yeah,
there's superhero movies coming out right now. I'll
yeah.
take
I
it.
think that's the thing. Like, I'm happy with where we're
Mhm.
at in the superhero. universe right now. At least we know the next 2 years are going to be exciting. I mean, Doomsday, Secret Wars, whether
And
the movies,
Spider-Man. Don't forget
well,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man next, is that
2026.
next fall or not next fall? Is that next spring or summer?
Next summer.
Summer, and
So
then
it's Spider-Man. This is movies Spider-Man for Doomsday, then Secret War.
yeah, ooh, there's some good
Yeah, we're
stuff
about to
coming.
be cooking here. So let's
Yeah,
get into ratings. How
yeah,
about you start off actually
yeah.
with
I'll start
this?
off. So I gave this movie, honestly, I gave it a 3.5 when I first came out of the theater. I've been saying I need to watch it again, but like just us talking here, like you've convinced me. I think I'm moving this up to a 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10. It's a good movie. There's definitely a lot I would have liked to see, especially like the second half of the movie, but it doesn't take away from what this movie did, how good it looks in some of the sequences, like especially in the first half of the movie, and the chemistry between the characters. Like they did a good job. I actually like all the castings
Yeah, I love the
for them.
castings.
I think they did good, especially Silver Surfer. I mean, I love Galactus. I just love him as a
Hmm.
villain. So I am excited to see where it goes next.
And you literally took the words right out of my mouth, giving it a 4 out of 5 or an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
I'm excited to see where this leads to. Obviously, we know that the Fantastic Four is going to be an integral part in Doomsday and Secret War. So you had to have them.
Yeah. I'm excited
Yeah.
for all of it to come together. I am nervous that it's just like there's going to be so much going on now that like it's because you got the Thunderbolts and obviously we've lost some of the Avengers since we've had a Avengers movie Endgame, but like there's a lot
Oh,
of worlds
boy.
coming together.
And I'm
This
not
is
going to talk about what I think is going to happen because that's a whole nother
yeah.
20
We
minute
might just
long
have to do
video.
a whole nother podcast leading up to Doomsday coming out like next November or something,
Yeah.
whenever that comes out. But
But yeah, great
yeah.
job, Marvel.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four's back.
Good job.
Marvel is back, I'd say.
Yeah, at least for the
We're
next
cooking.
at least for the next year to like 1 to 2 years.
Yeah,
We're
then we'll
back.
see the X-Men in the next saga and we'll figure out what the heck to do with them.
Yeah.
But guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We have everything: X, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, obviously, Spotify. Give us a listen on things. We're posting content almost every day.
Yeah.
So yeah, see what we got going on. We're not sure what the next movie is. It's a little lull, but we'll find out. Probably Naked Gun.
Yeah, Naked Gun, and then we got Weapons coming out here
Weapons
soon too.
coming out. August 8th will be their day one, so get ready for that.
Yeah.
But
They
thank you.
s- they sent us a cool box too, so we're gonna post
Yeah,
that video if
we
we
have a
haven't yet.
video,
Check that out.
yeah, on YouTube or TikTok, Instagram. We'll have it up there. So make sure you check that out because it's pretty freaky,
Yeah,
pretty cool.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Thank you guys for watching. I'm Trevor.
I'm Michael.
Have a great one.
Peace.